Welcome to this video on the views in Health and Safety Xpert Premium. In this video, I'll show you how the views work and how to use them to manage the health and safety of your projects. Click on the Views tab. The views will only be available if you're running Health and Safety Xpert Premium. The views can help you identify which health and safety documents you need to consider at the different stages of the job. The views can therefore help you actively manage the health and safety of your projects. It goes without saying that it's your responsibility to review all the documents to ensure they're suitable and site-specific and to act on them at the right time. You don't need to use all of the views. Simply choose the view which best suits the way you work. The HSG 65 views use the HSE's Plan, Do, Review, Act framework to organise the health and safety documents. First, let's take a look at the HSG 65 list view. The HSG 65 list view organises the documents in a tree structure. You'll see there's a branch for each of the Plan, Do, Check and Act stages of the HSG 65 cycle. Use the arrows to expand the sections within each stage and view all of the assigned documents. Click on a document to preview it in the preview pane on the right-hand side of the screen. Note that any documents which need to be reviewed are flagged with a red flag. Hover your cursor over the flag to see what's missing from the document. You should open up and complete any flagged documents before printing or exporting them. The Publish Status column shows you whether the document has previously been printed or exported. This is helpful for ensuring you don't duplicate printing or exporting the documents. Now let's see the HSG 65 table view. The HSG 65 table view also divides the document into Plan, Do, Check and Act stages, but organises the documents in a table structure. Scroll to the right to see all of the 4 stages. There is no preview pane in this view. You may feel that one view is a better fit for your company. Select the view which works best for you. As before, any incomplete documents are flagged with a red flag, and you can see whether a document has been published or not. The construction stage view organises the documents slightly differently. The construction stage view divides the documents into 4 phases. Day 0 contains all the documents you should have in place to run your building company. Pre-construction contains all of the documents you need in place before you start work on a project. Construction phase covers, as you'd expect, the construction phase of the project. And review contains all of the documents for reviewing health and safety on an ongoing basis. As in the other views, a red flag indicates that a document is incomplete, and you can see the published status for each document. All of the same documents appear in the first 3 views, they're just filed slightly differently. The Gantt view works differently. The Gantt view maps the documents to the construction build phases. As is typical with a Gantt, the Gantt view only deals with the construction phase. It does not include pre-construction documentation. To look more holistically at the project, you may choose to use one of the other views. However, if you want to consider what health and safety documents are needed on site during the construction phase, the Gantt view may be a useful view for managing your documentation. You can see how to set up and use the Gantt chart in the video called Using the Gantt View in Health and Safety Xpert. If you realise you need to complete, edit or add a document to the project, navigate to the appropriate document tab. For example, to add a risk assessment, go to the Risk Assessments tab. To export one or more documents, select the documents and then click Export. For speed, you can use the top tick boxes to select all the documents relating to a particular stage of the project. Once you've selected the documents, click Export, select the file format, check the output folder where the documents will be saved, check the cover sheet settings, and then click Export. You can then share the documents with your team as required. To print one or multiple documents, select the documents and then click Print. Select the printer you want to use, check the cover sheet options, and then click Print. You can see that the documents are now showing as published. To quickly navigate to the location where the files have been exported to, you can click the Output folder button. So that's your quick introduction to the views in Health and Safety Xpert Premium. Firstly, take a look at the views and select which view you want to use. Then review the health and safety documents at the various stages, and export or print them and put your documentation into action. Over to you.